I'm not a person who will talk about my feelings, but it stresses me out when I can't do anything with it. So I'll just let it out on a mat. I turn into a beast. It feels amazing. That's what helped me be me. I can take this sport and put it with my future. This is where I belong. I've been wrestling for since 5th grade. When I was playing basketball, I couldn't be aggressive. They kept giving me fouls. And my coach was like, maybe you need to find another sport that helps you with everything that's going on. I had low self-esteem, really bad low self-esteem. I was shy, really shy. I was a private person. I stayed to myself most of the time. I didn't like talking to people or making friends or anything. I feel like I don't fit in.
Monica is kind of like a loner. She doesn't hang around a lot of people, but when she comes inside that room, she's gonna demand respect, and she's gonna give respect if she get whooped.
Female wrestling is the fastest growing sport in the state of Illinois. It empowers the girls and allows them to really believe in themselves and take those skills out into the world and become who they're meant to be.
You got this! When I'm in Beat the Streets Walls, I can literally be myself because I have these coaches who help me know my worth on the mat, off the mat, and my personality it developed.
Our goal is we want to move the needle with kids. We want to provide access to opportunities and experiences, quality wrestling, quality education, quality programming. Make sure these kids have real choices by the time they graduate high school.
So many of the basic supports just aren't there for so many of our kids. Maybe there's no food for the weekend. Maybe there's no childcare. Maybe they don't have rides.
That's one thing I struggle with. I never have a ride for practice.
It's an hour and 45 minutes by a combination of bus and L for Monica to get there, and it's not safe. So Coach Dixon will go pick her up.
Every college is going to have different requirements.
I be here every day now because he comes all the way to my school to pick me up. All the coaches here, the staff, they actually care. They check on you when you feel down. When they notice a change, like somebody should go check on her.
Monica is so special that carries a lot of weight. There's a lot of expectations on her.
You guys want this tournament?
She has AP exams she has to take.
You remember, whatever you leave on the mat here,
She has colleges calling.
it's gonna affect you there.
She has wrestling tournaments she has to actually perform well in. And that's a lot. That's a lot for a 16-year-old. It's a lot for someone who battles some anxiety. And the pressure of it can get to her.
1, 2, 3, cheers! After state, I zoned out. I was stressing so much about school, SAT.
If we don't see her for 2 days, we know there's a problem. And that's when Coach Dixon starts texting her. That's when Coach V gets on her. That's when Coach Lilly calls her up. Okay, Monica, what's going on?
Coach Dixon, he finally got in touch with me. He brought me back here. He sat down, had a talk with me, asked what was going on, what stopped me from coming to practice, what shut me out from basically life, period.
She got some constructive criticism from her teacher, and her anxiety got the better of her and it shut her down. So my role was working with Monica on this specific paper to just convince Monica, you can do this.
I also have AP testing and stuff, so I don't know if we're gonna be in his class period or anything like that. We have finals and other classes, so I don't know how long that takes.
Well,
What I learned from that was that I'm not by myself. I'm always have somebody that's gonna help. Maybe if it's a call away or an email away, I'm gonna always have somebody. When you need them at your lowest or anything like that, they're gonna be here.
No, I'm not doing it. No.
I am very grateful and lucky that I have a family that I can go home to and a family that I can come and practice with.
Coaches are way more invested in them other than just their wins and losses.
the beast she is on the wrestling mat is the beast she can be in life.
It helped me completely. It has made me as a person more open. I love the way I dress. I love the way I wrestle. I want to be who I am.
All of our wrestlers will tell you that wrestling changed their life. That's just the beginning of the story. Our job is to prepare them for what comes next.